Good day, Metro Davao. You're listening to Kids Club Radio Station.
Good afternoon to all young listeners. I am DJ John and this is the Kids Club Radio Station, home of stories that will give you lessons and brighten up your day. Today's story is all about an ugly duckling. So be still and be ready. And we will be right back after this break.
Looking for a school available to compensate for your educational needs? Well, we got a school just for you. The University of Mindanao continues its mission of developing human resources in the fields of law, education, engineering and architecture, business and accounting, marketing and management, arts and sciences, social work, nursing, criminology and forestry, graduate and postgraduate studies, technical, vocational and livelihood courses study of the University of Mindanao, the first in leadership education.
Once upon a time on an old farm, there was a duck family. And Mother Duck had been sitting on a clutch of new eggs.
It was about time that my eggs hatched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ducklings I have.
But something was not right.
That egg didn't hatch. And it is bigger than the rest. I don't remember laying that 7 egg. I wonder how it got here. Or did I count the eggs wrongly?
But before she had time to think about it, the last egg finally hatched. A strange-looking duckling with gray feathers that should have been yellow gazed at the worried mother. The ducklings grew quickly, but Mother Duck had a secret worry.
I can't understand how this ugly duckling can be one of mine.
The gray duckling certainly wasn't pretty, and since he ate far more than his brothers, he was outgrowing them. As the days went by, the poor ugly duckling became more and more unhappy, and his brothers didn't want to play with him.
Stay away from us! We don't want to play with you.
You're so ugly.
You're not one of us.
And all the farmyard folks simply laughed at him. You look so funny. Where did you come from? Did you get lost? Stay away from us. You don't belong here. He felt sad and lonely, while Mother Duck did her best to console him.
Poor little ugly duckling. Why are you so different from the others?
And the ugly duckling felt worse than ever. He secretly wept at night and felt like nobody wanted him.
Nobody loves me. They all chase me. Why am I different from my brothers? Why?
Then one day, at sunrise, he ran away from the farmyard. He stopped at a pond and began to question all the other birds.
Do you know of any ducklings with green feathers like mine?
But everyone shook their heads in scorn. The ugly duckling was not discouraged, and so he kept asking questions. He went to another pond where a pair of large geese gave him the same answer.
We don't know anyone as ugly as you. Don't stay here. Go away. It's dangerous. There are men with guns around here.
The duckling was sorry he had ever left the farmyard. Then one day, he reached an old country woman's cottage. And thinking he was a stray goose, she caught him.
I'll put this in a hatch. I hope it's a female and lays of plenty of eggs,
said the old woman, whose eyesight was poor. But the ugly duckling laid not a single egg, and the hen kept frightening him.
Just wait. If you don't lay eggs, the old woman will pop you into the pot.
And then the cat said,
I hope that woman kicks you, then I can gnaw at your bones.
The poor ugly duckling was so scared that he lost his appetite, though the old woman keeps stuffing him with food and grumbling.
If you won't lay eggs, at least hurry up and get fat. Nobody loves me. They all tease me.
Then one night, finding the door open, he escaped. Once again, he was all alone and he fled as far away as he could. And at dawn, he found himself in a thick bed of reeds.
If nobody wants me, I'll hide here forever.
There was plenty of food, and though he was lonely, the duckling began to feel a little happier. And one day at sunrise, he saw a flight of beautiful bird wings overhead. White with long slender necks, yellow beaks and large wings. They were migrating south.
If only I could look like them. Just for a day.
Winter came and the water in the reed bed froze. The poor duckling left home to seek food in the snow. He dropped exhausted to the ground, but the farmer found him and put him in his big jacket pocket.
I'll take him home to my children. They look after him. Poor thing, he's frozen.
The ugly duckling was showered with kindly care at the farmer's house. In this way, the ugly duckling was able to survive the bitterly cold winter. However, by springtime, he was all grown up.
I'm sorry, but it's time to you to set you free.
That was when the duckling saw himself mirrored in the water.
Goodness, how I've changed. I hardly recognize myself.
The flight of swans winged north again and glided onto the pond. When the duckling saw them, he realized he was one of their kind, and soon he made friends.
We are swans like you.
Where have you been?
It's a long story.
And now, he swam majestically with his fellow swans. One day, he heard children on the riverbank exclaim. And he was very happy. The end.
Hello again, listeners. That ends our story for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. That was really heartwarming. Of course, let us not forget about the moral of the story. It is not because you are not good enough or not worthy. Sometimes it takes time for the world to reveal who you are and where you belong. Again, that was the story of Ugly Duckling. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, this is DJ Jan, and you're still listening to Kids Club radio station.
You're listening to Kids Club radio station.
The time for change has come. Try out new Super Beats headphones with Dr. Dre. Lies on the ears naturally and absorb all imitating noises. Our greatest scientists developed and comprising technology for Beats headphones. By the best Bluetooth features, Beats headphones let you stream songs from tablet, smartphones, and computers. We are offering headphones with powerful deep bass and visceral dynamic range. Great for making TikToks and online classes. So what are you waiting for? Contact us at 0997-8921-326 or visit us at facebook.com/Beats by Dr. Dre Official.
Good day, Metro Davao. You're listening to Kids Club radio station.
I'm mad at Disney. They tricked me, had me wishing on the shooting star. But now I'm 20, so